Hey y'all, good morning to you, Lisa T here. How the heck are you? What you doing? Watching it rain? Over and over and over again? Oh, it's gotta quit raining. Oh, I wanna go do stuff. Stuff ain't happening while it's raining, so, except rain. Alright, how's everybody doing? I hope you're enjoying your day, no matter if it's raining or not. Metaphorically or physically. Make sure you're enjoying your day. Alright. So let's talk about healing. I seem to like it. We're in the good stuff now. You know, we've talked about things that went on and all that jazz. We're in the good stuff now, I promise you. So one thing that I learned, let me take this out because I'm not using it. One thing that I learned during my process, well, I learned a few things, and here they are. Number one, you learn to see your pattern. Yes, I preach that pattern. There's patterns. There's patterns to everything that we do in life. So, yes, I preach that pattern because when you keep putting yourself in abusive situations, there's got to be a pattern. There's got to be a reason, right? When you keep putting yourself in the same situation over and over again, and, you know, of course, we call that insanity, you know, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Well, I was pretty freaking insane. And because I kept expecting different results, so it didn't happen that way. I used to say, and still do, same energy, different face. And that's what they were. So I had to learn to not attract that energy into my energy. Does that make sense? So I had to learn to break my own pattern. What was I doing? What was I hanging out with? Where was I mentally? That, you know, those were what I thought was acceptable to me. And I say those, that type of energy, that type of person that held that abusive energy or that mean, you know, and not all of them were narcissists. Some of them were just downright mean, you know, and but they have that same demeanor, that same pattern in their life that I had to also recognize in order to keep them away. So, and then of course there's self-accountability, y'all. You can't heal without owning your own crap. And I've done that. I've done all that, you know, and then learning when and how to let it go. Don't hold on to that anger. Don't hold on to that pain. I mean, yes, it happened. Not going to take that away from you. But why would you want to sit in it and dwell in it over and over and over again and then try relationships when you're not healed, because you're going to continue to attract unhealed people. I've put it all to the test, and not purposely. So I'm today not wanting anybody who is majorly dented. I'm sorry. That's one of my boundaries. I'm not here to fix anybody. And I speak on what I speak on because I want you to know that you can fix yourself, if that's what you want to call it. Fixing. Ain't no fixing. You're changing. It's okay to change. It's actually pretty freaking cool to make changes to yourself and to do things differently and better than you've ever done them before. And then you see all the patterns you break, and oh my gosh, what that does to your own soul, man, what that does to you. Because you can I have had jobs. I've had some of the greatest jobs in the world, you know. That didn't make me who I was. I was still miserable, which, by the way, misery does love company. And I shared that misery, you know, by complaining all the time and you know, all kinds of odd, weird ways. And, of course, hanging out with the types of people who were miserable to start with. So today I'm not. I'm nowhere near miserable. I ain't going to be in your misery. I'm not going to allow you to be in your misery when you're around me. Just the way it is. Do we have hard times? Yes, we do. We have horrible times This is Earth. For goodness sake, we're all human. There's no way you can't have a hard time unless you just keep yourself cooped up in the house, and then it's all going on up here, and that's even worse to me. I'd much rather live it out, get it out, and move on. So you learn a lot in your healing journey, and then forgiveness. You do have to learn forgiveness. You have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive others in order to move on. And I'm not saying forget the experience, because that is what's going to keep you safe. That's one of your boundary rules. Know what's went on so you don't attract that again. Know that's a red flag, and don't second guess it. If you've seen that before and that is one of your boundaries, step back immediately. Don't give it an opportunity to spin out of control and do what you think it's going to do. But once you step back and take a look at it and verify that's actually what you're seeing, then you act accordingly. And if you verify that it's you and you're only self-sabotaging yourself out of fear, then you recognize that and move accordingly, because that happens too. Nobody wants to be hurt. Nobody wants a heartache. Nobody. But we have them every day. For one reason or another. We get our heart broken every day. Or what you call broken. I don't see broken. I see dented. Ain't nothing we can't undent and move forward. People are going to people. So how you react to peopling may not always be on your line. So, I'm different than anybody I ever met. I get told that every day. And it's okay. It's okay, I accept that. I've always been different all my life. I've not been like anybody else. And neither are you. So, I don't know. All these titles, I don't do them. So, but anyway, I enjoy life no matter what. Today. I don't backpedal. I try to do everything I say I'm going to do. And yes, I've said I'm going to do a lot of things. And yes, I'm still working on them all. I'm ADHD as they come. And I'm unmedicated. Yeah, I don't take meds. I don't do that. Don't take pills. So, I deal with everything the best I can, the best I know how. And I've taught myself that. And I've taught myself that by sitting alone and going within me and trusting the process and praying. Oh my God, I can't tell you how much I pray. How much I meditate and pray and talk to God. I do. I talk to Him every day, all day long. If I'm not doing it out loud, I'm doing it in my head. So call me crazy. A lot of people have. Because I don't care. And that's another thing. You got to learn not to care. Sorry to say that. And I'm not saying about anything or anybody. I'm saying you got to learn that not everything is against you. Because when you're a victim of being abused, everybody's out to get you. Everybody wants to hurt you. But when you have survived abuse, peace. Nobody's out to get you. Nobody's out to hurt you. You're not hurting anymore. And there's where that misery loves company comes in, because it's not just people, it's thoughts. I don't want to think ugly things about nobody, nor myself. And I don't. I do my best to keep everything positive. Now, do I get triggered? Of course I do. Because I show people how to start a process that they ask me about. So, I get triggered too, but I work on mine daily. I'm nowhere near perfect. I am nowhere near perfect. I'm one of the most clumsiest girls you ever meet in everything I do. But I don't fear getting back out there. I don't fear getting my heart broken anymore, because I have my boundaries and my resources, and I don't feel that I'm going to hurt like that anymore. Nor do I feel that I'm going to cause that kind of pain on anyone. I do my best not to. I don't want to hurt anybody. I know how it feels, all of it. So there's a lot that comes with healing. And in your, what I call my final chapter, which I'm pretty sure is not, I'm pretty sure I've got more adventures ahead of me before I can call it my final chapter. I mean, I've got things I want to do. I got places I want to go, and I'm still only 56 years old for 2 more months, and you know, I got a life I want to live, and I'm gonna do it gracefully and gratefully and humbly, because today I'm grateful for everything I am and everything I got, because I trusted the process. It works. The process works. But I have to give the credit where credit is due. I couldn't have done it without God. So, happy healing to you all. It's a long video. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Y'all have a great day.